AI Business Brief for April 24, 2026. OpenAI launched GPT-5. 5 with a PI, access coming soon. DeepSeek released V4 at a fraction of frontier model pricing. And Slack rolled out native CRM, customer relationship management, powered by Salesforce to eliminate tab switching for small teams. Here's the full breakdown of today's top AI stories for your business. AI Business Brief 2026-0424. Next section, lead story. OpenAI's GPT-5. 5 is here, available now in Codex and rolling out to ChatGPT paid subscribers. The model is faster and more capable than GPT-5. 4, particularly for coding and complex tasks. The catch? A PI access isn't live yet. OpenAI says they're working with partners on safety and security requirements before releasing it at scale, with API availability coming very soon. This matters because most business automation runs through APIs, not chat interfaces. If you've built workflows using GPT-5, 4 via the OpenAI API, you'll need to wait before upgrading. Early testing shows GPT-5. 5 handles complex prompts better and follows instructions more reliably, which translates to fewer failed automation runs and less prompt engineering time. For now, paid ChatGPT subscribers can access GPT-5 through the web interface. If you're running Codex CLI, OpenAI's terminal tool, you already have access via your existing subscription. Third-party tools like Claude Code and OpenClaw can also tap into it through the same subscription mechanism. Read the announcement. Next section, tools and launches. Slack CRM, Customer Relationship Management, is now live, bringing Salesforce-powered customer management directly into Slack channels. No more switching tabs or logging into separate CRM systems. Integration captures inbound requests from web forms and emails, surfaces them in Slack, and lets you manage deals and accounts using Slackbot as your AI assistant. You can ask, "What have I promised this customer?" And it surfaces every commitment from your conversation history. Jagosvinian at Abivo reports saving 90 minutes per day on admin work by dictating updates to Slackbot instead of manually logging into a CRM. This is built into Slack, so if you're already paying for Slack, there's minimal setup friction. Best fit, small teams under 50 people, already living in Slack who have been putting off CRM adoption because traditional systems felt too heavy. Read more. DeepSeek V4 dropped as a preview, offering frontier-level performance at radically lower pricing. 2 versions, V4 Pro 1, 6T parameters, 49B active, and V4 Flash, 284B total, 13B active. Both models use MIT open-source licenses and cost 80–90% less than GPT-5. 4, or Claude Opus. DeepSeek V4 Flash runs at $0.14 per million input tokens and $0.28 per million output tokens. DeepSeek V4 Pro costs $1.74 input / $3.48 output, compared to GPT-5. 4's $15 input / $30 output. The company optimized aggressively for efficiency, using only 10% of the compute flop and 7% of the KV cache compared to their previous V3. 2 model at 1 million token context. Available now via Open Router and DeepSeek's API. If you're running high-volume workflows, customer support bots, content generation pipelines, data analysis, this pricing could cut your AI bill by 80%. Technical details industry coverage. Zapier's AI Orchestration Guide went live, explaining how to connect multiple AI tools into unified workflows. If you've tried using ChatGPT for one task, Claude for another, and a sentiment analysis API for a third, you've likely hit the coordination problem. Outputs from one tool don't automatically become inputs for the next. Zapier's orchestration platform solves this by managing the handoffs, routing data between AI models, and adding error handling when a model generates unexpected output. The guide includes practical examples like analyzing customer feedback through 3 chain models, sentiment analysis, right arrow topic classification, right arrow summarization, to produce actionable insights without manual copy-paste work. Free tier available to test workflows before committing to paid plans. Read the guide. Next section, Business Playbook. Digital transformation fails in small businesses 53% of the time because employees never actually use the new tools, according to App Vertical's data. The software gets purchased, the licenses sit idle, and teams work around the system instead of within it. The root cause isn't resistance to technology. It's that leadership picks tools without involving the people who will use them daily, creating what enterprise IT calls shelfware. The fix: involve employees before you decide. Ask which parts of their work consume the most time and produce the least satisfaction. Let their answers shape what you're evaluating. Then frame benefits in their terms, not yours. This will improve operational efficiency, means nothing to an employee. This will save you 2 hours per week on status updates, is a tangible win. Find 1 or 2 naturally curious team members to become internal champions who test tools first and advocate for adoption. This creates buy-in before the rollout, not resistance after. Full article. Next section, Pricing and Access Watch. OpenAI subscription sharing is now official policy. OpenAI confirmed that third-party tools like Claude Code, OpenClaw, and Pi can use your existing ChatGPT subscription via the same mechanism that powers Codex CLI. This is a significant cost-saving opportunity. Instead of paying separately for API access at higher per-token rates, you can route requests through your $20/month ChatGPT Pro subscription. Developer Simon Willison built a plugin LLM OpenAI via Codex that taps into this mechanism for command-line workflows. If you're already paying for ChatGPT and using tools that support this integration, you're getting API equivalent access at subscription pricing. Details. AI companies are entering monetization mode. After years of offering cheap or free access to advanced models, investor pressure is forcing price increases and usage restrictions. Anthropic recently restricted third-party tools like OpenClaw from using Claude subscriptions, citing unsustainable usage patterns. OpenAI introduced in-platform ads. Gartner estimates AI companies need to generate nearly $7 trillion in revenue through 2029 just to avoid write-downs on data center investments. Translation: expect subscription price increases, new premium tiers, and tighter usage limits over the next 12-18 months. If you're relying on free tiers for critical workflows, now is the time to budget for paid plans or explore open-source alternatives like DeepSeek. Analysis. Next section, Industry Moves. Sierra acquires Fragment to expand AI workflow integration capabilities. Sierra, the customer service agent startup founded by former Salesforce co-CEO Brett Taylor, bought YC-backed Fragment, which specializes in helping businesses integrate AI into workflows. This is Sierra's third acquisition in the past month, after Receptive AI and Opera Tech. The company has raised $630 million and carries a $10 billion valuation, with customers including Casper, Clear, and Brex. For small businesses, Sierra is building toward an all-in-one AI customer service platform, which could eventually replace patchwork solutions combining Zendesk, chatbots, and manual email triage. Not available for SMBs yet, but worth watching. Details. Meta confirms thousands of layoffs with plans to replace roles with automation. CEO Mark Zuckerberg is accelerating the company's shift toward AI-powered workflows, cutting human headcount in favor of automated systems. This is part of a broader industry pattern, companies investing heavily in AI infrastructure while reducing labor costs. For small business owners, this signals where enterprise thinking is headed. The question isn't whether to automate, it's which tasks to automate first and how to redeploy freed-up capacity toward higher-value work. Coverage. Delve security certification scandal continues. Context AI confirmed it used troubled compliance startup Delve for security certifications before ditching the company after whistleblower allegations surfaced. Context AI was involved in the recent Versal breach, where hackers accessed internal systems after an employee downloaded a compromised app. Separately, Lovable, also a former Delve customer, admitted to inadvertently sharing customer chat data publicly after dismissing earlier vulnerability reports. Security certifications don't prevent breaches, but they verify that policies and processes exist to reduce risk. If you're evaluating software as a service, vendors check who performed their security audit. If it's Delve, ask for recertification from a reputable firm like Vanta or Insight Assurance. Full story. Next section, quick wins. If you're running multiple AI tools but manually copying outputs between them, use Zapier's AI orchestration to automate the handoffs. Start with a simple 3-step workflow. Trigger, new customer email arrives, right arrow action 1, sentiment analysis via API, right arrow action 2, route to appropriate team with context summary. This eliminates the tedious copy-paste loop and ensures no emails fall through the cracks during handoff. Zapier's free tier supports basic workflows to test before committing to paid plans. Next section, Outlook. 2 competing forces are shaping the AI tools market right now. On one side, new models like GPT-5 and DeepSeek V4 are pushing capability and cost efficiency forward, making sophisticated automation accessible to smaller teams. On the other, AI companies are under intense pressure to turn a profit, which means price increases and tighter usage limits are coming. The window for experimenting with free and cheap AI access is closing. If you've been testing AI workflows, this is the quarter to lock in which tools are worth paying for and which can be replaced with open source alternatives before pricing tightens further. That concludes today's AI Business Brief. From Carolina Clear Tech. Stay smart, stay ahead.